I'm Joe Sandler, and welcome to Motivate Everybody. On this episode, I'm going to be going over the 10 Commandments. So welcome back, and I have the 10 Commandments. I'm going to show everybody here, but so you can, when you see them, if you know what they all are, go in the comment. Well, here it is first. If you go and if you know all of these, you can go to the comments and say, I do. If you don't know, you go there and say, I don't. You know, it's not like a game or a war or of anything like that, but I'm serious, because I am one of the ones that did not know the lost 10 Commandments. Doing this research for this video, that has changed, but I want to inform you of all of them, give you what the computer has given me is a brief description, and for some of them they're not obvious, like the one is do not murder. Well, that's pretty obvious. You don't murder then. So I've got the commandments and the descriptions here, and yeah, I have readers. So the first one, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Description. This commandment emphasizes the exclusive worship of the one true God and monolithic. That's a big word for me. Hey, Joe. Monolithic faiths and prohibits worship of other gods and idols. What does it mean? It's like the other gods that have been made up. Zeus, Buddha, Vishnu. I mean, they're all pagan gods. And there is only one God, and his name is God. Go figure. As for this is a good one, it says, you shall not make yourself an idol. The description reads, this commandment forbids the creation or worship of graven images or idols as gods, as God is to be worshipped directly without intermediaries. Using a Ouija board is one example. If God is going to talk to you, okay, he'll talk to you. He's not going to use the Ouija board is so big, and you were never talking to who you think you are. It's demonic. So if you have a Ouija board, burn it thoroughly, or doing it. For the third one, you shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. The description. This commandment instructs people not to use the name of God in vain for false purposes, such as swearing falsely or falsely using God's name inappropriately. I see this all the time now. Or not all the time, but like OMG. What does the G stand for when you say that? You know, I've already, please forgive me these. I will not be taking your name and just giving examples of what not to do. Amen. You say goddamn, or oh my God, what is OMG? And look at got this a lot. Things like that. They're wrong. They're using God's name in vain. Or sometimes, saying God damn it. These are problems I had to get over this. And I feel bad that I did that because I was a very sinful person. But I'm not anymore. And the next one is remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. The description for that is the Sabbath day is a day of rest and worship, typically observed on the seventh day of the week. Saturday for Jews, Sundays for most Christians, and as a time to worship and honor God for the rest of His work. So what does that mean to you? It means Sunday you should be worshiping God at some point in time. Whether it's you go to church and do it, okay. You don't have to. You can. You can do it from your room, your bedroom. I mean, you could do it from the bathroom, but I wouldn't. No, not me. Yeah. So, the post office, they don't deliver mail on Sundays. That is part of it. The next one is honor your mother and father, her father and mother. And it kind of goes without saying that he should. I mean, the description for this one is respect and the obedience. Respect and obedience in one person's to one's parents. See, I need my reading glasses. Well, I still can't read very well. Thanks, Doc. You're welcome. So honor your mother or father. Honor your mother and father. The description, it reads, this commandment calls for respect to one's parents and to those in authority, recognizing the importance of family and authority structures. So now I'm going to take them off. What does that mean? Do what your parents say. They're older, they know more than you. And the cops just, I mean, it's talking about authority structures and respect authority. If you get pulled over, pull over. Otherwise, it's just don't get caught. Kidding, don't do that. That's not. So respect them and listen to them and do what they say. For the next one, thou shalt not commit murder, for thou shalt not murder. The description reads, this is the prohibition against the taking of another life, emphasizing on the sanctity of human life. Don't kill anybody. Enough said. I think better be enough. I shouldn't have to really go into detail about that. The next one. Thou shalt not commit adultery. The description reads, adultery is forbidden, emphasizing on the sanctity of marriage and the importance of faithfulness in a marital relationship. Now, I want to touch on this one a little bit. I mean, obviously, everybody knows if you're married and you cheat on your husband or wife, you're committing adultery. But something you probably didn't know is, let's say it's me. I was sitting here all alone at a restaurant, and a couple walk in, and they're married. Whether I know that or not doesn't matter. But if I start looking at the woman with lustful eyes, like I would like to hit that. You know, she could be mine. She should be mine. That is committing adultery in your heart. And that's also part of this commandment, that all that is not really explained, but that's what it means. The same way, if you see somebody that you really like, and you're in a relationship or you're married, just keep eye contact. Don't think about how much you might think they look good, sexy even. That's lustfulness. Lustful eyes, bad. Adultery, bad. Enough said. The next one is, thou shalt not steal. You really need me to. Okay, I'll read the description. This commandment prohibits theft underlying the importance of respecting the property and possessions of others. It's kind of like the murder one. You don't steal. Number 9 goes, you shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. The description reads, this commandment condemns bearing false witness or lying, emphasizing on the importance of truth and honesty. So, like, if your neighbor's house was on fire, you probably should help get them out of there after calling 911 and all that. But making sure your neighbors are safe, as they should do for you. Kind of think of the golden rule: treat others the way you would like to be treated. Now, that being said, not everybody will follow that rule. I mean, you may come up against somebody in your life and be nice to them, and they're a jerk to you. Well, don't be a jerk back, because do unto others as you want others to do unto you. So, okay. Have a good day. And then eventually you're gonna run into somebody that has the same beliefs, and then they're gonna treat you nicely and with respect, and you're treating them nicely and with respect. Conversations go a lot better. The world is a lot better. Okay, and this is the last one. You shall not covet. The scripture reads, this commandment warns coveting or desiring something that belongs to someone else, whether it's a property, spouse, or possession. It encourages contentment. So that means to be happy with what you got. I mean, if you see a car, like a drive-by, or your neighbor got a new car, and I want that. I want that so bad. That car's so awesome. Don't do that. That's coveting. So, that's all I have for today. I went over them. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments. And as always, peace and God bless you.